Hey guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Hardcore Mode Let's Play. I'm Annalisa, and I'm so sorry about not getting a video up for the past couple of weeks. There was some stuff going on that made it impossible to find time to record. And actually, a couple weeks back, my recording software apparently decided it was going to just completely stop recording altogether. So, in the last episode that I tried to record, which the recording ended up failing, like I said before, was able to make my way back out of the cave system, thankfully without dying. I ended up with over a stack of iron, which I smelted. And currently over here, the gold we found, just finished smelting. And so, today what we're going to do is probably start by working on the egg farm a bit more. Also, as you can probably see, I expanded the house a bit. I just still haven't gotten a grass block placed there, apparently. So I'll just quickly do that and make it so I don't completely fall every time I try and step out of the house. And here, I was able to lure one chicken into here so it can start laying eggs. And so, yeah, so that about sums up what happened in the last episode. And so, let's see, I was going to quickly harvest this. And I guess I'm not going to get any seeds. Oh, but oh well. Let's see, what was I going to talk about next? Let's see, while I try and remember. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently I'm going to fall into the water. Let's see, I'm going to quickly kill a couple more piggies. Experience a bit of lag, then kill the piggy. See if I can get a stack of pork chop. Ooh, a little cave. Is it a little cave or... Nope, looks like it's just a small hole in the ground. That's cool. There is a little cave though. Maybe not so little. Oh, is that another opening there? I'll have to explore that sometime. Let's see. Come on, little piggy. There you go. I don't know why Minecraft has been lagging so much for me recently. It's probably just my computer though. Anytime I've tried to use the snapshots on here, the amount of lag I get makes it so I almost can't even play. So I think that's just my computer though. Maybe the full release, my computer will be able to handle a bit better. Which I'm really hoping so, because there's a lot of features on the snapshots that I've really enjoyed messing around with, and so it'd be great if I could actually use those on here, especially with the new blocks that have been added. Let's see, is there anything I can trade for with y'all? Or the guy with the cookie still? Let's see. Same guy with the cookies. See if I can find somebody I haven't already checked. And also, maybe he won't run away? Who had how many? Oh, just one emerald. Here's the guy with the melon seeds. See, I already traded with him, though, for some. Let's see here. Here we go with melon seeds again. I don't know why I just tried to pick up some of the wooden planks. Oh, you have other things, so just gravel. It looks like there's still not really much to trade with these guys for. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest some of these. Oh, poisonous potato. See, I can't remember if I checked for this last time I stopped by the village or not. I'm gonna see if there's any carrots here. See, more potatoes. It would really be great if, let's see, potatoes, if I could find some carrots. That way I could have a bit of an easier time getting a pig farm set up. But it looks like there's not going to be any carrots. Maybe I'll just get lucky later on and get one from a zombie. Let's see. For now I'm going to collect some leather from these guys. If I can hit him with the sword. Let's see. There's another cow. They're a very fast cow at that. Let's see, where's the... Oh, I think I'm going to quickly run over this way. See if I can see anything past this forest. Or, and by the looks of this, I don't think I'm going to see anything that way. At least not in the distance that I need more than just a couple more minutes of daytime for. Let's see, what's over this way then? Looks like over this way is an ocean. Also, maybe something there? Not so much an ocean on that side, but it looks like there's a small cave over here. Well, I say small, but it's probably going to end up being huge. Or maybe not. They're legitimately small caves this time. Nice. Let's see, what about... That's not even a cave. Look. Let's see, what's over this way? Besides cows. Lots of cows. There we go. See, I'm not the one I hit before then. Maybe you? Yep. There we go. So you'll have more leather for creating enchanting equipment. Nope, apparently I didn't hit the cow. Here we go. And then one more, then I'll run back to the house. Did I get that, brother? Yeah. Now, homeward bound. Yeah, it looks like just in time for the sunset. I'll go ahead and quickly collect this, and then harvest this melon. Now I'll head into the hut. Ooh, first I'm gonna check to see if there's any eggs that have been laid. Yay! I'll just go ahead and toss these in, maybe get a baby chicken. Or maybe not. There we go. I'll block that up. Then I'll throw these into this furnace. Throw those in there. And then I'll go ahead and make a book. Here's a little. There it is. So do I have any other sugarcane in here? Yep. Here we go. And I'll get, well, I don't think I'll need that much wood. Now we have some bookshelves, so we could start making an enchantment area. Let's see, now I'll go to sleep for the night. Let's see, this is still cooking. I'll go ahead and grab that. I'll grab that. Actually, I can even go ahead and throw this into here and let that start cooking. Okay, and throw that into there. Then let's store these. And I can go ahead and store that. See, I think for now that'll be good. Yeah. Hopefully we won't be attacked by mob upon stepping out. Nope, all clear. There's just a random chicken there. I still have no idea how come I am. Let's see. Ooh, my sugarcane grew. So I'll go ahead and harvest these pumpkins. I'll go ahead and harvest that as well. Let's see. I was going to quickly get some more oak logs, since I have basically none. Oh, if it wouldn't lag, there we go. And that'll be good for now. Now I am going to run off this way and explore what's over here a bit. I'll probably go around the outside of the forest if I can, though. That way, hopefully I will be a bit less likely to get lost. Oh no, not a little cave like I thought. Look, and off in the distance to the left we can see even more cows. If we ever start a cow farm, we will never run out. Even without breeding our own, there's always going to be cows somewhere. See, just another little lake of water. Ooh, a swamp. I still remember the very first time I ever played Minecraft. It was about a week before the full 1.0 release. And I still remember my first world. I knew nothing about how to play the game. And I started off in a swamp. I remember I had no idea what mobs were. I had barely figured out the controls. And so when the first night came and I saw a zombie, I still remember I screamed. I feel kind that these days, with how much more I know about the game now, of course it seems a bit silly that I freaked out over a zombie, but at the same time, it it almost serves as a reminder of how far I've come with my knowledge of the game. Surprisingly enough, though, I was not scared of the creepers at all. Like, I would, quite honestly, run towards them because I thought they looked cool. And so, of course, then I'd get blown up, usually end up being killed that way. It wasn't actually until, I think, after 1.2 had been released that I even figured out there was more than just one game mode. And so after that I ended up playing on creative a lot because I was fascinated by the fact that I had unlimited amounts of all these different blocks I didn't even know existed. And so that's actually how I figured out about what all blocks there were and what all I could use then in survival mode. Now the time 1.3 is whenever I first started playing Hardcore Worlds, and there I just basically, actually for a while I would only then play on Hardcore Worlds. I just felt like that would be the best way for me to figure out more tactics on how to beat the Ender Dragon and how to hopefully not die within 5 seconds of entering the end. It never really worked out too well though, since I was never actually able to make it to the end. Actually, it's actually only been a couple of times of playing on a hardcore world that I've actually been able to even make it to the Nether. Mostly because I run into trouble with mobs, or the first time I played on a hardcore world, I didn't realize that on hard mode you would completely starve to death if you didn't eat food, and so I had spawned in a desert, and so there was no grass for me to play at, or for me to break to try and get seeds so I could grow some wheat. There were no mobs around, and so I ended up starving that way. I'm gonna get these flowers quickly. Surprisingly though, I actually managed to survive longer whenever I once started in the middle of oceans before the patch was released. I can't remember what release it was in, but the patch released that makes it so oceans aren't as large without having even a small island in them. But there were times when even on a hardcore mode world where I'd have to be swimming across an ocean for nearly 2 Minecraft days before I could find land, and yet somehow I managed to survive longer on those worlds. It looks like there's not that much out that way. Ooh. Well, there's a ravine. That'll be cool to explore later on. Yeah, it looks like here's an entrance to a small cave, maybe? Oh, I thought that flower was a spider for a second. Oh, horses! Oh, the respawn is like, can't ride them yet. This one looks so cool. I love finding horses on here. Ooh, those little foals. Maybe there's full-grown horses somewhere? Maybe? Ah, if only I had a saddle, or at least if only I at least had a lead, then I could guide the horses back home. But maybe if I could wait around the swamp long enough, I'll be able to get find some slimes, and then I can make a lead and maybe guide one of them back. That's one thing I love about one of the recent releases. I can't remember. Oh, that looks cool. I can't remember which release it is in, but the one that made it so slimes would spawn in swamps as well as in very low levels underground. While it made it iron. Well, it did make it a bit easier and less of a challenge that way to get I think they're called slime balls. Yeah, slime balls. Well, it made it a lot easier to get them, and therefore less of sort of a little achievement to get them. I feel like how it's a lot easier now, so all the work I like to do and messing around with redstone, I don't have to worry about trying desperately to find a slime underground somewhere. I just have to desperately hope I can actually find a swamp. Or be lucky and find one underground, which happens sometimes still. This is a really cool mountainous area. Ooh, lava. Let's see. Speaking of the nether, I think I'm going to go ahead and just make some buckets so I can grab some of this lava. That way I can just make another portal. Let's see, so I'll need 10 buckets then. So, 1, 2, there we go. Let's try not to fall into the lava. Oop. Oh, there goes one bucket. Let's see. Let's try condensing that down. Okay, that did not work out that well. Let's see. Well, while I'm by some lava, I'll get rid of that. I could make some more sticks to consolidate a bit more room. There we go. That's I'm gonna need to make another bucket though, since I accidentally threw that one into the lava. I just wish that lava and water buckets could stack. I guess I can go ahead and get rid of the flowers. Let's see, 2 more. Let's see if I combine these down, would that be... Nope, not enough. I guess I can go ahead and get rid of these since I have some planted. And I guess I can just get rid of that then. And now I just have a crafting table just sitting here. Or maybe I hadn't room to pick up, so let's see, do I still have 10 lava buckets? Yep. See you then. Time to head back. Maybe I won't get lost. Let's see, it'll probably also help to not get lost if I follow the line of the forest. At least I think this is the forest by the house. Oh, yep it is. see. I have a little bit of time. I'll go ahead and build the portal over here. Let's see, so I'll need to break that. Let's see. Oh, that wasn't gonna work. I can go ahead and get that. I don't have enough time. Go ahead and run in here. Since I have, let's see, I need to pull the leather out of here first. I'll just need one for now. There we go, now we have another book. Do I have any saplings in here yet? So I think it's 2. Let's see here, I can just go ahead and smelt that. Did I put anything in there? Nope. See, I can throw those in there, and then later on I can start a small farm for that. Can throw that away. Let's see. And I think that'll be good. I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed watching, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Leave any comments, questions, or suggestions in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos by me, then you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next week.